Constantino,
¿Qué huele?
pound for pound.
Little Giant Boxing.
Gabe, obviously
What's up,
you're here at Canastota calling the fights.
Yeah.
Well, I want to get your thoughts. Obviously, unfortunately, Adrien Broner lost a unanimous decision against Blair Cobbs.
Unfortunately?
Yeah.
Why unfortunately?
Because, I mean, it looks like
It's boxing.
It's the end of the road for him.
Nah, man. It ain't the end of the road for him. I mean, life goes on. Boxing is just boxing.
Right.
I mean, not to downplay it,
Right.
but you know what I mean. Life goes on. He'll be all right. Shout out to Blair though.
Any words of encouragement?
Shout out to Blair Cobbs. You know why? Because he's from Philly.
Okay.
So that's my boy. That's my boy. So it's you know what I mean. I got love for Broner.
Right.
I got love for Blair. They're both my boys. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't.
It was in the middle, basically.
It was a fight where it was like, you know what I mean, may the best man win, and you know what I mean, my man Blair got it.
All right, what do you tell AB? Obviously, any words of encouragement for AB?
I don't gotta tell AB nothing, man. AB been world champion. He made a lot of money. Ain't nothing I gotta tell AB, man. You know, it's part of the game.
All right, Gabe. As far as you still want that smoke with Berlanga?
Berlanga is sitting on the possibility of possibly fighting Canelo. And it really comes down to if Canelo says yes, you know what I mean, he's going to hit the lottery.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the way Berlanga's behaving is he's not behaving like a fighter. And look, man, I ain't got nothing against Berlanga, but it's like he'll talk heavy to Plant, but he not going to do nothing. But it's funny how he talked heavy to Plant, but then when Morrell got in his face, he kind of like backed down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And look, man, there's been so many times when he talked heavy to me. And you next. All right, well, let's go. And then when we could do it, it don't happen. So I think a lot of times, man, it's just part of his act, just to kind of just have people talking about him, act like he calling people out. But he's just trying to sit tight and get that Canelo fight, which I ain't even mad at him because he's going to make a lot of money. So get your money and that's that.
Let's say Canelo doesn't fight him and fights maybe, obviously, his mandatory.
He won't fight me, bro. There was opportunities like, you know what I'm saying, Eddie Hearns wanted to make the fight in Puerto Rico.
That would have been huge.
Which would have been great. Because look, let's keep it 100. Who wants to see Berlanga fight Canelo? Who actually thinks Berlanga could beat Canelo? Nobody. So is it going to do numbers, pay-per-view? Then, you know, they want to try to sell the Puerto Rico, Mexico. But the only way you sell that is when the Puerto Rican and the Mexico guy are equally in the same realm. But Canelo is a future Hall of Famer, and Berlanga hasn't even beat a world champion yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just one of those fights that it just so happens that he just got lucky and became mandatory. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, that's really what that really is about.
Any matches to Berlanga? If maybe like I said, maybe.
Look, Berlanga, I talked to him. So I talk, you know, it's funny. I got love for him.
Right.
I want to see him succeed.
Right.
I want to see him make money. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm a fighter.
Right.
So it's like, I want to see you succeed, but then if we got an opportunity to fight, let's fight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing personal, but it's like if the opportunity's there, let's do it.
And obviously, you look like you're in shape right now.
Yeah, well, I'm alright. You know what I'm saying?
But you don't look fat. Like, you can start camp.
I need a camp. Yeah, I got a camp in me. But like I said, man, you know, Berlanga, you know, he's trying to get that big fight, and I ain't mad at him for that. You know what I'm saying? But if he doesn't get that fight, who's he gonna fight? You know what I mean? And like, and the fight between me and him, I think in Puerto Rico or New York, it'd be big.
New York would be huge.
It'd be a crazy fight. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a crazy fight.
Sure.
Because, you know, I'm not the one with the pretty record, but at the end of the day, I got something that he don't got. Boxing fans respect me.
100%.
So that's the difference.
What'd you make of, obviously, Deontay Wilder coming off that loss against Zhang?
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? It looks like he doesn't have that same drive and hunger. And maybe what is best for him is to take some time off. He don't got to retire.
Right.
but take some time off. Take like a year off. Let your body heal. Let your mind heal. You know what I'm saying? Spend time with your family. And sometimes that rejuvenates you and you get back. It's like when Tito Trinidad took a 2-year layoff and he came back and he fought Ricardo Mayorga. He looked phenomenal. Phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes that's what you need. Sometimes you need a long break.
It's funny you say that because Oscar and Teofimo said the exact same thing you did.
Oh, yeah. Oh, straight up. See, so sometimes, man, you need that break. You know, I remember when I was on my run and I fought Jacobs, which a lot of people had me win. And then I went and I knocked out Bektemir. And then I went into that Munguia fight. I was fighting well. But after that Munguia fight, you know, that those camps between Jacobs, Bektemir, and then Munguia, they were so grueling, and those fights they were back to back. Where after that fight, you know, I was stale. I was stale, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, damn, man, like, what's going on? And my body needed a break, bro. I just need to take time off, you know what I'm saying? So you got to take that shit into consideration, where it's like you got to listen to your body and be like, yo, mentally you want it, but your body telling you another thing. So it's important that you rest.
Gabe, we're going to see you back in the ring. Obviously, you've gotten a break. You look rejuvenated.
Look, man, I think about it. I think it has to be something that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? You know, but it has to be something that makes sense. I do miss getting back into it, man. I do miss the action. But, you know, realistically, I feel like it's something that I have to kind of just get my feet wet and get into the right fight.
Right.
If it was to happen.
What's the right fight?
The right fight, man, it just, you know, like I said, if Berlanga doesn't get that fight with, and look, Berlanga, I'm not saying like Berlanga like is easy work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Look, he's a strong, powerful kid. He got punching power, you know what I'm saying? He got youth on his side. So it's not an easy fight. Right. He's a big dude, you know what I'm saying? But it's just a fight that I feel that just makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense for the fans.